Welcome back to Relationship Status. It's your girl, Neat Cruz.
CL Butler.
And your boy, Yusuf in the building. And remember, you can catch us on all podcast platforms. Just search Relationship Status Podcast. Take two. For year two.
Year two for, yes.
Oh, okay.
Take two for year two. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I drop bombs. I know that.
Bars.
Okay, but bars. Yeah. But I ain't gonna, we're not gonna go back through the whole favorite. You want to go favorite? Yeah, let's go. Favorite moment, Neat.
Oh, God. Favorite moment again. You know what? I take it back. My favorite moment would be the very first pilot that we did that we never aired.
Okay. Never aired it. But that was fun. That was the very first one. I enjoyed that. Okay. That's cool.
What about you, C?
Like I said, first time we appeared on iTunes.
That was the first time that
you looking at the first time we listened. We had 10 listens?
Yeah.
Come a long way since then.
It was 10 listens.
Yes, 10 listens.
It was 10 listens strong.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
A little bit. Favorite moment for me was probably my favorite moment is every week getting together with you guys.
Okay.
You know, it's always fun and therapeutic. I would like to say that my favorite show moment would be the coronavirus episode.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Oh man, when you said the guy that got caught cheating was like is the guy who created the coronavirus.
That's what
He had to throw it out there.
That's what I would have went with.
That was going to be your excuse.
Absolutely.
And
you're like, where you been for the last couple of weeks? I had coronavirus.
I had the corona.
I had COVID.
Yes. I had the COVID. Well, I guess that brings us to
no.
It doesn't.
We have to thank some people.
Oh. I guess people that have been on.
Our guest host.
Yeah.
Neat Cruz.
Thank you.
Yusuf.
CL.
Yeah.
The
great people at Crux Media.
Oh yeah.
Professor T.
Professor T
is giving us a lot of great content and episodes.
Definitely.
A lot of great moments.
Yeah,
dearly missed.
Dearly missed
Professor T.
G.
Yeah.
Miss G.
Miss G, who is absent. That means not present here today. K. Antoinette.
Of the LBF podcast.
Yes. Be Easy.
Of the DJ Blaze Radio Show podcast.
Who else now?
Who else?
I don't say his real name. That is his real name.
That is the
mama named him Be Easy.
His mama named him Be Easy.
Yeah.
I would say who else we got there? Black Girls podcast. Black Golden Girls.
Black Golden Girls
podcast.
Have been on.
We've had many guests.
We've had a lot.
Our first guest, the Coopers.
The Coopers.
Of the
Cooper Chronicles.
Yeah.
Yep. What was the sex talk?
Oh yeah. That episode.
The Glamazon.
Yeah.
Glamazon.
Glamazon.
So I mean, it's been an amazing ride.
Couple up card game.
The couple up card game.
Yeah.
The girl who read your palms.
Alana.
Did you go back and listen to that episode?
No, I did. I've listened several times.
I went back and listened to check, see how everything turned out for us in
how did it turn out?
2020.
She didn't predict 2020
she
was going to be like
2020.
Yeah, it kind of went left field for all of us.
Yeah, it kind of went left for everybody. It's just odd that was what we had.
But didn't y'all create something?
What's that?
The network.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we thank the people. We did. It ain't just us.
We thank the people at Crux Media.
Small cogs in the machine.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're just a small part of Crux Media Group, and we thank them for what they're doing.
Oh yeah,
and all the hard work.
We're thankful for the good people at Defy Life. Who we started off with.
Yeah. Thankful for the people over at Defy Life.
Yeah.
That.
Yes.
And getting started there and.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, Nick. Okay. I don't think that's what that song is.
That's not where we wanted to go.
Yeah, that's not the song for that, but yes. Thanks to those people.
Yeah. Who else do we want to thank for this 2-year run? I know who we can't forget to thank.
Who? God? Oh.
I wasn't going there.
Okay.
the good people that listen to us.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Every week that tune in, and especially our followers on our social media sites, and the people that kind of just been there, roll with us,
from the
week
beginning
in and week out.
You got close to the number of listens, downloads?
Oh yeah,
like 60 or 70.
60 or 7,000?
I'm
gonna tell you right now, my brother. Good see.
Every day, we're thankful for every download here in the past 2 years.
Yeah, I mean every single last one, every single share.
Yeah, every like, every comment. Could be more reviews.
Yeah, we could get more reviews.
Get more reviews.
You know, go on in there wherever you listen to your podcast. Like, comment, share.
Okay.
You know, all that good stuff. I think that it's been to say that podcasting is such a fickle, a fickle what's the word I'm looking for? A fickle
group of people, or fickle
area to be in.
Something. Well, just give us a number, man. Come on, 70,000, 80,000.
I'm pulling up the number.
80,000, 100,000.
No, not quite 100. I think it's more like 70.
I think. Are we at 70? No,
70 some odd thousand downloads.
Well, we'll say 70 plus.
70 plus thousand.
70 plus, but I'll give you an exact number in a few seconds.
Okay, should have had this on cue.
Yeah, we should have had this on cue.
Well,
but,
we didn't.
But
really,
a lot of this is we.
Yeah, we didn't expect it. We kind of just ran.
We're kind of going with the
going with the flow of things.
Going with the flow of things.
We're down 14 minutes in. We still ain't got this number yet.
Well, meanwhile, while we're waiting on the number,
you were close.
What is it?
73,000.
73,000 downloads.
70 plus.
We're thankful
for 73,000.
Yes.
Day in and day out, week in and week out. You guys come every Monday and Wednesday and listen to us talk about everything, relationships and
everything.
From the rooter to the tutor.
Yep.
Is that it? Is that what
that's part of it. That's part of it.
You know, thank you for fussing with us through your videos.
Oh yeah, because emails, every single email we've gotten, and I'm very, like I said, I'm thankful for this opportunity to get on here and talk relationships with you guys every week.
All right.
Same.
So where do we begin? Anybody saying something on the Facebook here?
No. Now that we got the technical difficulties kind of straight, I think
they're going up a little bit.
The people are returning.
So share.
We at 73,000 yet?
No, we're not at 73,000.
Little ways away?
No, a little ways away.
Okay.
Little ways away, my brother.
A small way.
Small ways. Okay.
A small ways. Okay. The question is, trust. Should it be given or should it be earned?
Earned.
You believe?
Yeah.
Well, I think trust is given.
Why?
First of all, I don't know you. So why shouldn't I trust you?
Because I don't know you.
But isn't that the reason why you...
So you trust people you know? I know plenty of people I know I don't trust.
But haven't they done things to break that trust?
Yeah.
I've seen them do things to other people, not necessarily me.
But if they do it to other people, then that's a part of me not trusting them.
But sometimes everybody who has something done to them, sometimes it's your fault. It ain't always you knew that person still and you left your wallet on the counter. Just don't let me help you help me. I'm not gonna leave my wallet on the counter.
Yeah, if they're a thief, then I can see it.
But we're just talking about trust. When I meet you, I trust you.
See,
I'm not saying I'm gonna give you my social security number, but I trust you.
To some type of level.
I trust you. I don't know you. You should trust me.
Well,
I'm slightly the opposite though.
And I ask people to trust me all the time. Okay, why?
Why do I make them earn it? Because I don't know them. I don't know their intentions.
They don't know your intentions.
Exactly. So why don't trust me?
Why would I earn something from you and I don't even know you?
Because you don't know me.
So what does the person do to gain your trust?
Show me that I can trust you.
How?
Well, it depends.
Let's say we work together. We have cubicles. How do I show you? I bring your stapler back?
That's one way. I can trust that you're not going to steal my stapler. I can trust that you're not going to touch my computer.
Well, maybe your stapler isn't full. So I'm keep borrowing till I check and it's full. Then I just steal the staples up. So you don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
You don't know.
So you just have to trust someone off rip and just be like, okay.
Off rip.
Yeah, off rip. Was it off rip?
Off rip.
I'm familiar with off rip.
You familiar with?
Okay, so
I'm not just off back.
Yeah, it's not like off back.
We're not going to bring it back off back. I completely removed it from my vocabulary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did I not? I haven't said it in
you're
my
right. You're right. I give you
episodes.
That.
So, okay.
I will say you off back.
Yeah, I'm off back. But yeah, I still feel like someone has to trust. I mean, has to earn my trust. I can't just, and maybe because I've been in situations where I've given my trust to people and they've shown me that I was made me feel like I was stupid for.
How can someone make you feel stupid?
For trusting them without them earning it? Yeah.
That's the answer. Yeah.
But that's my answer. Like, they have made me feel stupid for trusting them without them earning it. So that may be a part of my insecurities of trusting somebody off rip.
Okay. You said?
I like off rip. Well, I think I've had a lot of things happen to me with people that I've given trust to throughout my life, that now I'm at a point now where it's almost got to be, I wouldn't say almost, it has to be earned, because it's just hard to continuously put yourself out there as an individual.
Put yourself out there. What did you do to put yourself out there?
I would say trusting people. I mean, trusting people.
How are you putting yourself out there by trusting somebody?
Because you put your guard down.
You put your guard down, you pull your walls down, and you allow people to hurt you.
Yeah, you allow people in.
What, are you giving them your wallet?
No, I'm not giving them my wallet. But
okay,
if
I just met you, right? What reason should you have not to trust me?
Okay, I can say I trust you to a certain level. It depends on where you're coming.
So there are levels of trust?
Yes. So if, like you said, a coworker, I trust, since you have this job, since the company hired you, I trust that I can work with you. But I'm not going to sit here and spill all my personal business to you because I don't know you.
You're at work. You shouldn't be talking personal business. You need to focus on your job.
Some people do.
That's what's wrong with people now.
People do. You spend 8 hours with those people.
Your job is not your life. See, I think
8 hours.
That's misplaced trust.
Oh, okay.
So you think there's always misplaced trust on the job?
There's misplaced. Yes, on jobs, on relationships. What are you talking about? Like, I don't even know you.
So, but you just said it should be given, and you're saying it's misplaced trust, but then you saying, like, in a relationship.
Well, do
you trust somebody in a relationship off top? Like, just, hey, look.
I do.
First time.
So is it not? So it's not misplaced.
Okay, what is it not to trust? You like me. You must be a good person. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you got good taste, obviously.
But we've learned that all good people aren't good people just because they claim to be good people.
Well, I'm saying there's a price of admission to anyone's life.
I can agree with you.
And trust comes along with that. So my price of admission is, my price of admission is I have to learn to trust you. How do you learn to trust a person? Like I just trust you, but I'm not giving you everything I have. I'm not pouring my heart and soul out to you. I don't know you.
So there's a level of trust you give them.
My trust is just equal. Like just equal opportunity.
So when do you get to the level of
what level?
If you're dating
never
someone,
get that level. What level?
You're never going to pour your heart out to this person?
I don't have no heart. My heart is ice cold.
Okay, Marion.
Yeah. No.
I just think that when you I believe, and I've been hurt a lot between friends that I've put trust into and relationships that I've put trust into. And I don't know if you can continue to put yourself, I would say, put your trust blindly into situations to say, hey, look, I'm going to just walk into the situation and trust this person.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't be able to just trust somebody just walking in the front door the first time seeing them. Like, hey,
why not? I think that's more of a.
It's a me issue.
I think it's a me. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a personal issue.
It is a personal issue.
How do you and yourself keep getting hurt?
Because I continuously put myself. I was trusting.
Okay. What is was? Give me an example if you can.
Okay. Well, I'll let.
Yeah, I was waiting on you, sir.
Well, first off,
I thought you was gonna do what you said you was gonna do. Now I don't trust you no more. Like, what is it?
Well, first off, let's give a shout out.
Okay.
Cuz Ibrahim is on there. Shouts us out. Says, yo.
Okay.
So, shouts out to you.
Oh yeah. And Brandy McCall also said there are levels of trust.
Okay.
Well, Brandy,
give us a level, Brandy.
Yeah, Brandy, give us a level. Give us a level. Give us a level. But for me, I think that there was a guy I used to have as my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he's probably watching this live.
Wow.
And
it's not Ibrahim, is it?
No, it's not. No,
okay.
I doubt it.
Hey, listen.
Have you had a conversation with him?
I'm just asking.
Hey, check us out on Clubhouse on Thursdays at 9.
Okay.
But cuz be on there, and trust me, from birth, we've been tight. So cuz they never did me wrong. But like I was saying, friend of mine, considered him a friend, and I was dating this young lady in college, and it was a group of us, and we had a discussion, and me and said young lady had broken up. Cuz said, "What up, CL?
What's happening? What's happening?"
So we went ahead and we were in a group. Me and old girl had broken up.
Okay.
And we were in a group, and I said, hey, at the time, these were my feelings. I said, if things were to, as we get older, I think that's somebody I would marry.
Okay.
All right. So it must have been like the next week. I'm coming around by where the dorms are. I see these mother whatevers kissing.
Who?
My friend and old girl. And my ex.
Well, technically
what?
Y'all are broken up. She's free game.
But if you knew how I felt about her.
Maybe he didn't know.
No, he knew. He was in the room for the conversation.
Well, yeah, maybe he didn't believe you.
Everybody knew.
But he was also in the room for all those other conversations you had.
Yeah,
he saw your actions.
No, he did see my actions.
He saw your actions.
So maybe he didn't believe you.
No, he could have not believed me all day, but that's still,
So you don't trust him?
Oh, I don't trust him for a father. Because this dude will do some wild stuff. Like,
so you didn't trust him before?
No, after that point, I didn't trust him. Because I never thought it would be I had seen him do stuff to other people. Like, we had another homeboy, and we were bowling.
Sad story.
No. We were bowling, and this dude, like, his girlfriend, he went behind my man back and was like, "Yo, what's up?" and was like whispering and talking to her, and didn't think that she would tell my boy. And my boy, she told him, and he approached him, and for them to be friends, I just knew he moved like real shiesty. So it was just.
Well, maybe he's not a friend. Maybe you need to cut him off.
No, I know. That's what happened.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened.
All right.
So we got Brandy. She
came through.
She stepped in. She said the first level is just giving you the benefit of the doubt, which you are just meeting when you are just meeting that person.
Okay. Giving.
Okay.
Giving. That's what I said from the beginning. So I agree with Brandy.
She says you have another level of trust where I don't trust you as far as I can see you.
Why should you?
Okay, so you're saying trust somebody as long as they're in your eyesight?
Well, see, this is something I have.
Give us the wisdom.
Well, I don't quote Ronald Reagan very often.
Ooh, Ronald Reagan quote. Okay.
Says trust but verify.
Okay.
So
I trust you. That doesn't mean I'm not going to check behind you. I'm not going to do my due diligence. That's the problem. People instill trust in people they don't know, but don't do their due diligence. In the case of Brother Yusuf, the good Brother Yusuf, he didn't do his due diligence.
Which is true. I agree.
Maybe his girl was a little loose.
Because if she kissing your homeboy and she know that's your homeboy. They
probably just didn't start kissing either.
Yeah, they probably been humping.
No, so I mean, it can be a series of things, but you have to do your due diligence first. Now, I trust you, but trust that door swings both ways. So if it ain't swinging both ways, then why are you even into it?
Well,
I agree.
Well, I don't know. I just think
still haven't told me why you don't trust. I think it's about you. You don't trust yourself.
I trust myself.
How you trust yourself?
I trust the man in the mirror every day. See,
do you?
I do. I trust myself.
Hey man, it's being recorded now.
I know.
Okay, now
I know what it is.
This evidence could be used against you in a court of law.
I'm here recording.
Okay,
so I know it's recording.
You do.
I push record on the thing.
Okay. Well, trust. People have to do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But I think that when you trust openly and you just give the trust, I think that you open yourself up to two different outcomes.
Okay, what are these?
You hope for the better outcome in which this person puts their trust in you and you ride off into the sunset with a great friendship or relationship or whatever it is, romantic relationship, great work relationship, whatever the relationship is that you get into. You hope you have the hope that, hey, I'm gonna put my trust in this person, and this person is gonna put their trust in me. And it's great, and two people that respect each other. And then you have the other outcome where you put your trust in this person could give two craps about you and your feelings, and they just do what they want to and hurt your feelings or whatever it is, and they break that trust that you've given openly to them. And I just, at this age, I don't know with the I guess the experience I've been through, from work relationships to friendships to actual relationships where I've actually found out things about people after the fact. I don't know how easy it is for me to just give that trust just outright. I find it difficult. Am I capable? I think everybody's capable of anything. To openly give it, I don't know.
I think I'm gonna start trying to just give it and not take it personal when they break it. Would that be correct?
Well, why are you taking anything personal?
I mean, but I do, because I feel like
the question is why.
It's a personal thing.
Okay, then what's the personal thing? The problem is you haven't let go of the hurt.
Yeah.
So you're still holding on to the hurt and hoping you can get something else out of it. But you have to let go of the hurt to gain something.
Yeah, move forward.
To move forward. So if you continuously hold on to the hurt, that's what you're going to go to at first.
Yeah.
So once you let go of the hurt ain't trust. The idea is not to trust other people. It's to trust yourself. So let go of the hurt, trust yourself, and then you can easily trust people. I believe. Not a licensed therapist. The
mixtape.
Have read a book.
The mixtape and the book is coming out soon.
And the mega church.
Oh, and the mega church.
And the mega church.
I thought the mega church was separate.
Where we at with that? See?
I can't discuss that on here.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Feds are watching.
Oh, the feds are watching.
Feds are watching. Yes.
Okay, 2 Chainz.
Yes. Okay, this is a laughing matter till you get indicted. It's ha 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 ha. When they come, I know you're gonna turn on. Do you trust me? No.
I'm gonna sing like a bird.
Okay, we got Neat. To your point.
Okay.
Lynn of the Anything, Everything, and Nothing podcast with Lynn and Kim.
Hello, Lynn.
Kim. She is off limits.
What you mean?
Oh, talking about the girl.
Yeah, girl, I guess.
Yeah.
Girl.
I mean, like, technically she is off limits, but she can do what she wants to do. If she wanted to go after him, she could. She's free.
Okay.
So you've had somebody double back on you? Like somebody that was your friend messed with an ex?
I can't. No, I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't. Honestly, no. I've never had someone I considered a friend, to turn around and sleep with or even be with anyone that I dealt with. I can't say that.
Okay.
No. However, I've had guys that I've dated, their friends, to turn around and try to talk to me.
Okay. And you have to make a decision.
Do I want to do it or do I not?
Yeah.
And I would make that, executive decision. Like, okay. I mean, some guys don't care. Like, I'll go to them like, hey, so-and-so try to talk to me. And they'll be like, okay, well, I don't want to stand in your way.
That's what you would say?
No, that's what they say. I don't want to stand in your way. That might be your soulmate.
Or I know he's going to dog you out. So I'm going to send you right over there. Okay. That's why I'm not going to say nothing.
Ibrahim says, never kiss and tell.
Never.
What you think?
Never kiss and tell.
Because what's it? Date, court? What is it?
I don't know.
What did you came up with the saying?
That's last year.
It's a new year. So new saying.
That's a new saying. I ain't getting with a new saying for the new year yet.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Wow. So we gonna double
still
back
early
on
2021.
All right, Orange Shelton. Shouts out to you, Orange. I trust too fast. I'm gonna start making it earned.
Okay, I just don't. I would like you to propose a question.
Okay,
Orange. How does one earn your trust?
All right, well, let's ask our watchers.
Okay, so Orange and any other listener out there, how can somebody earn you? For those that think that trust should be earned,
yeah.
How could
I look like earning your trust? Who are you?
I'm me.
Meek.
What's the benefit for me getting your trust?
I'm a great friend. I'm a great girlfriend. I'll be an awesome wife.
Really? So, wow, neat. Okay, you put that in your daily affirmations.
Yeah,
okay. Sure did.
Yeah. Right in the affirmations.
Yes.
So while we wait on that answer, Raphael says, "Given trust is given, always taken just as easily." So you think it's easy to give? It's easier to give and then take it away?
You said it's easy to give.
Yeah, you saying because you're saying to go ahead and just give the trust off top.
I'm not. Yes, I'm giving you the trust off top.
Yeah.
I have no reason not to trust you.
Is it well? What was the question you asked? Is it easy to take away?
Yeah, it's like you're giving it up easy.
Well, you gave
so
it back.
Take it back
yeah,
easy.
If you're giving it up easy now, you can't take it back easy.
Why can't you?
I think you could.
What is did the person really violate you? What did they do? They lied.
They were themselves.
They talked about you. You're supposed to talk about me. You talked about Jesus. Like, it's no big deal. You talked about everybody.
You are a carpenter.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I just don't.
I see what you did there, Nick. I see.
You see
what you're doing there.
She watched the Bible Chronicles.
I sure did.
Okay.
Ibrahim, this is for you, Neek.
Okay.
He said respectfully, but you are single, Neek.
All right.
I guess that's to your comment of being a great girlfriend.
Wow.
And a great friend. He said respectfully now.
I'm single as of May. May of last year.
May of last year.
So I'm single by choice. I'm not single because nobody wants me.
Oh.
So let's be clear.
Woo.
Be very clear.
Okay. Okay, E. She said be very clear.
Okay.
Orange responded. Take the time to get to know the person. You don't purchase ish offline without reading the reviews.
He is correct. But I also would like to
ask.
It's a
she.
It's an Orange?
Yeah, Orange Shelton. It's
Orange?
Okay.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Why do you have an emu as your profile? That's what I want to know. Because
you know what?
That's an emu, right? What is that?
Is that an emu?
I don't know. Orange S. What's your secret agent?
That is it. No, that's a peacock. Is that a peacock?
I don't know.
That might be a peacock.
Peacocks got a thing on their head, don't they? That could be a peacock. She likes peacocks. It's an ugly peacock.
Wow.
If it's a peacock,
I don't know what it is.
And now y'all talking about people's pictures.
No,
it's not her.
It could be her pet.
Oh, she said it's a bird.
I know it's a bird. She don't even know what kind of bird it is. Oh wow. Okay.
I'm saying it's a bird.
Okay.
Well. Back to it. Okay. What about what she said?
She trusts that bird.
Oh no, she trusts the bird.
Okay. You can't trust every bird.
Okay.
Man, I know that emo be leaving my boy out in that commercial.
He does.
He leaving my boy out in that commercial. But he says she laughed.
It's a bird.
But do you take the time to get to know the person before you give them the trust? So it's not necessarily earned, but you're taking the time to get to know the person before you give them the trust.
Are you applying trust and getting to know the person at the same time? Because I'm just trying to get to know you. If I'm just trying to get to know you, what do I need to trust you with? I'm not giving you anything to be responsible for.
Yep, you don't have my heart. No. You don't have my feelings. But I have to semi-trust a guy to take me out on a date.
You should, because something can happen to you.
It's a lot of weirdos
things
out
that
there.
can happen to women that won't happen to a woman. Won't be doing
so
to me.
I can't just give a guy my trust. He actually has to earn it. He has to show me that I can trust him. I can trust him with my time. I can trust him taking me out and being safe.
Annie, have you approached all your relationships with this?
No.
Okay. There's a lot of women I'm not picking at you, but there's a lot of women who spew the same verbiage that you do.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no way they do that.
No way.
No friggin' way. No way.
Really?
No.
Okay.
Like, I knew your last boyfriend. Why are you questioning me like this? Because you did not ask him any of this.
And he was trash.
He was. I'm telling you stuff about your boyfriend that you didn't even know.
And she's like, wow.
Yeah.
That's why you don't tell anyone what's going on in your in your past relationships.
Well, I don't know why you think people don't tell. That's the number one thing people do is tell each other, tell people. I mean,
because
people don't keep stuff to themselves now.
They don't want to experience that again.
Experience what?
That heartbreak.
Some of y'all keep dating the same men. And then you dress your son like him. Like the same dudes that broke your heart. That's
just
and then name him what? Prince and Major.
Oh, King.
Oh, don't shout my sister out like that. My sister named her son King.
Oh, wow.
We not that's his name, King.
Oh, wow.
Me and my sister had to have her. She just FaceTimed me a few minutes ago, but
okay.
While we was recording. But Orange says, I feel y'all though. My response is because I've been hurt too much. I shouldn't hold that against the next person.
Shouldn't.
Not at all.
You shouldn't. And maybe it's your fault that person hurt you. Why are you not mad with you?
Actually, the first
not
person,
not orange, but just people in general.
No, but like
the
first person, anytime you get hurt, the first person that you need to have a conversation with is yourself. You do need to sit down and talk to yourself and figure out, why did this happen? Why did you allow this to happen? What were the signs?
Is this practical application for women? Or
yeah.
We're talking. I'm just asking because I
mean, this is like across the board. It could be men or women. When something happens, when someone does something to you, sometimes you need to evaluate yourself.
Maybe you did it.
Yeah. Maybe you were the cause of it.
You just met me. What is you telling me all this wild stuff about your life? You know I'm going to tell my homeboy.
Oh, wow.
I got to.
Wow. Especially if we just meet.
I just met you. I don't even know you.
I don't even. There's nothing at this point.
Well, sometimes you feel like you connect.
Oh, we did connect because I was lying.
Is that chemistry? Going back to an old episode?
Oh, yeah, chemistry.
Is that chemistry?
You had that chemistry, that love at first sight.
Okay.
No.
Not love.
No.
Lust at first sight.
Lust at first sight.
Yeah. Okay. Could turn into love.
Cuz said, trust is like giving someone money.
Okay.
You may not
get it. So why you invest in it?
Exactly.
So you shouldn't invest in trust.
Absolutely should trust in. You should absolutely invest in trust.
You should invest.
You should invest in trust.
You shouldn't. Yes.
Because I think he's saying you shouldn't invest in trust.
I'm not saying I agree with him.
I'm about to say you haven't had a conversation with him.
No, you would not do my cousins like that.
I will.
You will not.
I will. He's cool though. I love him. He's cool.
Wow.
He's fam.
He fam?
Yeah, he's family.
As long as he fam, we good, I guess.
Okay.
Why do you think, I ask you, Neat.
Okay.
Why do you think people have an issue giving trust? Just people in general, maybe not you, but just people in general. Outside of the hurt that they've gone through, just why do you think people have a hard time giving trust?
I think we're raised to not trust everyone.
Okay.
Like from a small person, your parents tell you don't talk to strangers. Don't trust in just anybody. So like you kind of hold that.
But they're saying that because they could kill you. They're not saying that because
getting older, the same thing can happen.
It could, but it's less likely.
Is it?
A 1-year-old child anybody can pick up.
Well, now, I'm 4'9" and 3/4.
Well, I mean, you're more than a handful,
Oh, really?
Yes, you're more than a handful. So they're not just going to
talk about this?
No, they're not just going to scoop you up any kind of way. But when they're telling you that something could happen with your life. We're just talking about.
But I mean, just like not just with, stranger danger or somebody snatching you.
Some of y'all still need to say that. Why y'all dating stranger danger?
Stranger danger.
But even with like friends, like I remember my mom telling me, you don't have no friends. I am your friend. You can't trust anyone.
Okay. Well,
that's a lot of people.
That is a message parents do pass down.
So like you're taught not to just go into a situation trusting someone. So I think we kind of take that in everyday life. Like, okay, you have to earn my trust. Why do I have to? Why do I need to trust you? Why do I need to put?
Why would a person need you to trust them? Like, I don't understand why. I just met you. Why do I need to entrust in me?
Well, when it comes to dating, if I'm going on a date with
let's just say dating.
Okay.
We're not talking about nobody attacking nobody.
No.
Just regular stuff.
Well, okay. Just regular stuff.
Yeah, regular stuff.
I have to trust that you're actually going to pay for the date.
Nick, that's not.
You wanted to go there.
No, but shouldn't you have money in your pocket?
I mean, I always have money in my pocket.
Then you don't have to trust that he's going to pay for the date. You just want him to do what he said he's going to do.
But I have to trust that he's going to say he's going to.
You don't have to trust it because if you don't pay it, you got to pay it, and you pay for yours and you leave. Real simple.
You make life sound.
It's so simple,
and it don't always be that simple.
Okay, I do like to a certain degree. I think me and CL we disagree at points,
and this is one of them.
No. I don't
completely.
I don't disagree with CL. I just feel like.
Go ahead and tell us how you disagree.
I'm Neek. You will not cut me off today.
Oh wow!
You always cutting me off. I figured I reversed that on you because you always say I do it to you.
I'm doing a lot of weird stuff with my hands on the video. Keep my hands together. Go ahead.
Well, what I would say is, I think it's a opening of yourself to someone.
Okay.
And you literally are saying, here, do to me what you will, whether it's love on me, treat me like something, or it's stab me in the heart,
Okay, but
beat on me, whatever it is that you want to do. I'm here for whatever it is that you want to do when you trust somebody.
Okay.
You know, openly.
Is it trust when they're saying what you want to hear? Or is it just somebody doing what you want to do to you?
It's a good question.
Yeah. It is. Because if you're just saying what I already believe or what I want to hear, how can I even trust you with that?
Okay.
So
I get you on that.
So why does again, back to my point, why should a person care if you trust them or not?
I don't know if they okay. That point I agree with.
Okay.
They shouldn't care whether you trust them or not.
I don't. I really don't care if you trust me. If I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do,
then I don't care
if you trust me or not.
Okay. Well,
if I know my intentions are proper
and pure,
mm-hmm. I wouldn't.
Well, I don't know how you feel about this.
I wouldn't care.
I don't know how you feel about this.
Okay.
But Cuz agrees with you.
Says,
I agree with CL.
Okay.
And then Orange comes back and says, if you touch a hot stove and it burns you, you learn to be careful the next time.
Yeah.
How about don't put your hand on the stove?
But I mean, what if you don't know it's hot?
Once it burns you, you know.
Yeah, so then that's what she's saying. If I put my hand on the
But shouldn't you feel the heat coming from it before you touch it?
So is that red flags?
Those red flags?
Those red flags.
Do y'all?
You feel heat coming from it before you touch it. So
I know, but a lot of people like to run to the fire. Like they see the fire
and they run to it.
They should be running away. They run to the fire.
It's like a fight.
I can save her. No, you can't. No man can.
Don't save her.
Yeah.
She or he'll want to be saved.
Yeah.
I want to be saved.
No. Everybody. Raphael. Life is simple. Humans complicate things.
We do. And it's a lot of things we just, like Nick said, it's embedded in us. Some things are. If we just let go of what we always think
or
what we believe in, taught.
You got to unlearn the things that we
don't say taught, because your mama taught you some other stuff and you still don't do that.
And,
you have to unlearn some things that you were incorrect.
But everything they taught you didn't apply.
True.
But it's easy to blame them when you mess up. Like, I learned that from you.
I'm a culprit of that at times.
Yeah, I learned that from you.
I'm a culprit of that at times.
Yes. So if you don't understand what trust is, it's going to be extremely hard for you to trust anybody.
I get it.
Okay, yeah. Because if you yourself can't be trusted, it's going to be hard for you to trust anyone else. Yeah,
and maybe you should compartmentalize your areas of trust.
Okay.
So like some people I trust you to go to the bank with my money and put it in there.
And that's it.
But I can't trust you
around my boyfriend.
No, not around. I don't know whose boyfriend. It ain't my boyfriend. It could be somebody else's boyfriend. It ain't my boyfriend. Okay. But I don't trust you well enough
to be around my kids.
No, or maybe for you to do what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it. Like you're supposed to be there at 10. I got to follow up with you and check because I don't trust you enough to believe you're going to be there at 10 and do what you're supposed to do. Yeah. But I could trust you with my money.
Okay.
And you'll take it to the bank and you'll bring me back a receipt.
Okay. But you may not do it at 10 o'clock. You may do it at 1.
You might, but I can't trust that you're going to get it there.
Mm-hmm.
So some people see more value in the money when time is the real commodity.
Okay, I see.
So that time you're supposed to be there at 10, you might cost me thousands of dollars versus depositing 100 for me.
Because you didn't do it at 10.
You didn't do it at 10 and it might throw the course of things off. So I don't know if we need to divide trust up into different areas.
And that makes sense. That really makes sense. Trusting certain people with certain things on certain levels. That goes back to levels of trust.
Yeah, but we're okay. Yes, there are levels
of trust.
Okay, so
the level of trust you may have for that person is I trust them with my money.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I can trust them to go from A to B as I need them.
Yeah, because he might have just as much money.
However,
so he won't even steal it.
However, the other person I can trust with getting there on time.
Yeah.
But I may not be able to trust them with my money. Mm-hmm. So I may need to have A, get in the car with B.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And they can get there together. And do things on time.
So I see trusting people on different levels for different things. That totally makes sense.
Now, when it comes to dating, where should people put their first trust?
I trust that you're being yourself.
Being yourself?
Yeah. So, Please, they bring
that takes 4 months, 5 months. You talking about
4 to 5 months.
I'm not going to be myself no first date.
Why not? not.
That's not for me personally, though.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, CL. I was about to say, CL's the same person every single day.
All day.
Yeah.
Well, first off, Orange says, ooh, y'all just got real.
Just got real? Okay.
We just got real.
Okay.
And Cuz said, every person is a new case. There should be no rules in trusting.
Okay, I agree with that.
It's not going to hurt you to trust if you watch your own back.
That's what you should do.
Yeah.
You think you should watch your own back?
In the Bible it says. I don't know where.
You don't know where? You can't reference it.
Go ahead.
Probably Deuteronomy. That sounds right.
Deuteronomy?
I ain't said no Deuteronomy.
Oh, not do the right to you?
Yeah, no.
I'm going to look this up later.
Okay, that is a Bible verse.
Okay.
I mean, that's a chapter in the Bible.
It is a chapter.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
It says, tie up your own camel.
Tie up your own camel.
Yeah.
I heard.
Believe in the Lord, but tie up your own camel. That might not be in the Bible. That might be something I read in the book. That don't even sound like God. He wouldn't say nothing like that.
Well, you people
trust in God, but tie up your own camel.
Yeah, like I believe the Lord's going to provide. I believe the Lord's going to take care of my camel.
That is in the Bible.
But you also need to tie that camel up.
I don't know if it said like that.
I'm feeling less confident that you're saying it. Because I don't think that's in the Bible. I think I read that somewhere.
Something like that is in the Bible.
Okay.
Like you're supposed to trust in God, but use your own judgment. Or something like that.
Oh, neat.
Okay, Nick dropping bombs.
I guess.
Nate, don't go too far.
I think I got a bump.
Yeah, don't go too far. Nate. We don't even know if none of this is true now. So we're just literally talking.
I'm literally going to go look.
Okay, and it's not Deuteronomy. It's something else. Okay, but it's somewhere in the Bible.
I don't know where it is in the Bible.
CL Cuz says, trust yourself, CL.
Trust yourself.
We should have had Professor T. She would have been able to tell us.
Yeah, Professor T, she got him all day, every day. Once again, shout out to Professor T. Now, according to Jesse Lynn Stoner, there are 5 levels of trust.
Okay.
5 levels of trust. Okay.
First level is shared values. Second level is integrity. Third level is concern for others. Fourth level is competent. And the number 1 level?
What?
Accountability.
Accountability?
Mm-hmm.
That goes back to yourself.
Not women.
Oh my God.
Women don't hold themselves accountable.
Yeah.
You know, we just had this conversation on Facebook.
Okay, you did.
Yeah.
And I'm not even on Facebook, so
you not. I'm sorry.
I must be a prophet.
Okay. Conversation on Facebook. Nick,
okay.
The conversation I had on Facebook, well, the topic that I had on Facebook today was, why is the bar set so low for men?
For men?
Yes.
For
men.
What do you mean? From women? Why y'all do that? That's not what you mean.
No, I mean just what I meant was all the way across the board.
What bar? What's that low?
Meaning like y'all don't expect anything high up. Like if a guy, even you said this before, that you have a friend that's like he really ain't shit.
Mm-hmm. Wow, I didn't say quite like that. But okay,
didn't use that particular verbiage.
Yeah.
My apologies, excuse my friend.
Okay,
but that's what he's like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't correct him. Well, I'm not gonna say you don't correct him, but you just say that's just the way he is. And women just have to accept that's just the way he is, instead of him changing to be just a good, decent man. Like the bar is set really low.
That's kind of not what I said, Nick, but I will use the example. Okay, that's what you said.
Okay,
that is what you said.
Okay, so what you're saying is that men don't have a standard, or men.
Well, we don't have. I'll say women.
When it comes to women
and men really don't have a standard for men.
Okay, Cuz says that men are minimalists.
Okay.
Do you find yourself to be a minimalist?
I am. Yes. Very minimalist. So I like things simple, clean, plain.
I can see that.
I don't need a lot of stuff. You know,
yeah, I can see
if I have 47 shirts, I want 47 hangers. I don't want extra hangers.
You don't want 48?
No, I don't want
even
50.
if you go to the clean, you go to the cleaner.
They can be somewhere, but not in the closet because I don't like to see them. Like I don't like to see the naked hanger.
So, don't like anything out of line.
Well, not out of line, but I just don't need the extra.
There's a place for everything.
There's a place for everything. But I personally just don't need a lot of extra. Like I want to know what I have, inventory. I know how many pairs of socks I have. You know, so I keep it.
Brandy said that is the correct book, 23 and 12.
Really?
Deuteronomy.
Boy, I am ready.
12. You ready?
I'm going to what kind of school is that?
Montessori.
No, I ain't going to Montessori.
Oh my gosh. Oh, somebody just tuned in. Kilo.
Kilo.
What's up,
I
Kilo?
just tuned in, but Neek said women don't have a standard for men. Neek, in regard to what?
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
She came to you.
She came in hot.
She came in hot.
Well, I didn't say women, just women.
Right. You got the Bible verse right.
I didn't mean just women. I meant just all the way across the board, women and men. We kind of just
don't change it.
No, I'm not changing it. Okay. This is exactly what I said. I feel like no one expects for men to be no more than what they are. We praise men for the bare minimum. Like a man could be a good father one day. We're going to give him 400 likes. We're going to praise him for that one time he was a great father when he's always supposed to be that great father. He's always supposed to take his kids to the jumpy park or to the movies. We praise men for the bare minimum or even opening the door. We get excited over little things like that. Like, oh my God, girl, he opened the door for me.
Okay.
We get excited for those little things that should already be there.
But since women set the standard, they are the standard. And they've dropped their standards. That's why there's no bar. There's no bar.
Well,
we all know women run everything.
That's what G said.
Culture. Oh, that's what she said.
Miss G just said that. She said the bar is low for men.
Yeah.
And Cuz was like,
she was just repeating what you said. Nick.
Women dig too deep into everything.
Oh wow!
They do, but that's necessary.
That's a part of what they do.
That's who we are.
Somewhat.
We have to.
Well, why did y'all drop y'all standards?
Oh,
that's a good question.
Y'all are standard bearers.
But it's back to holding ourselves accountable. Like, why did we drop our standards to just be with a man? Just to say we have one?
And Neek.
Okay.
Kilo says, nope, no ma'am. I don't agree with Neek.
You don't have to.
Oh.
Wow, Neek, stop it. Stop it.
You don't have to.
Okay.
Like, everybody's not going to agree with me. You may have a different experience, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But from my experience and what I look at, I can tell, like, the bar is low.
Okay, you keep saying the bar is low, but
someone called me on it earlier today. Someone called me on and said the bar is not low for every man. The bar is only set low for certain men, not all men.
Oh, we're not saying all, but even the men. We're talking about the men. The bar is low for. Women have dropped the bar. I remember one time you had to be a certain level of cool or sophistication to even have a woman.
To even get it.
Yeah, get it. I didn't want to objectify women and say get it, but to have consensual relations. Well, you all have dropped the standards. Why don't you charge more? Why don't y'all have a meeting where the women get together and say, here's our standards and practices, and let's follow them.
All right. Jaren said that way we can't be disappointed. So we set the bar low.
So y'all gonna have y'all standards and practices meeting. Mm-hmm. Y'all need to start local chapters, Darlington, Florence, Horry County, Georgetown County, and y'all get y'all standards together.
So we don't get our standards together.
If y'all wouldn't drop y'all standards, because some of y'all keep giving men chances over and over and over. This man then went out here and ruined 9 girls' credit, but you gonna be the one who changed it. But I'm about to change him.
I think women take on projects more than men do.
Yeah,
they take on more than this man does.
And you know what's so crazy? Even talking about credit, a guy compared. He was like, "You should accept me for having bad credit if you're coming with 2 or 3 kids."
What?
Okay, well, hold on a second.
Okay.
This young philosopher.
Okay.
He's a bit crazy, but I see where he's trying to go.
Where's he trying to go?
It's kind of like a woman who is 20 with no kids and got everything together.
Mm-hmm.
You date differently.
You do.
But sometimes when you're 33
and
you got 3 kids and your stuff is a little shaky all the way across the board, you might have to adjust the dollar. Like you can't date like you're that 20-year-old girl no more.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying you should credit.
Settle.
I'm not saying you should settle. But you do have to make certain adjustments as you get older and as you pick up things in life because kids change the dynamic. Credit changes the dynamic also too.
A lot.
Yeah.
Well, see, if I have 2 kids, I have good credit.
Okay.
So if you have bad credit,
so a man should date you.
Yes, just snatch you right on up.
But if you have bad credit, like we need to talk about that. Are you working on that? It's
case by case because it could have been a good guy who's made some poor financial decisions who might need a little management in that space. And it's case by case, and you might meet a guy you could help, but he needs to be up to par
He
if his credit is, he needs to be tight
in the other areas.
Nah, this guy was like, you need to accept me for my bad credit because if you're talking about money, you need to move on.
Well, you should say, I will gladly move on. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Brandy says that we drop our standards because we want what we want, no matter how bad it is. We make it in our head to be okay.
Well, get it, but don't have buyer's remorse
after you buy
it.
Yeah. And Kilo,
feel stupid
if that's the guy you want, go get him.
And Kilo says that she thinks the bar is based on the previous men we encountered.
I agree with you.
Oh,
I do agree with you.
So why did you deal with a man with low standards? Not Neek, but just in general, women in general.
Now,
I believe we said. Go ahead. I believe we, like Yusuf said, we like to create. Not even create. We like to build men. We like to have this project to say, "I did that. I built him. I fixed him. I healed him."
Well, the great laureate K. Michelle says you can't build a man.
Oh,
you can't.
You can't.
I didn't even say K internet.
No, I wasn't.
I was
right.
Word?
I had my right K.
Yeah, the right K. Yeah, because sometimes you mess that up. Now
I do often.
American poet. K.
G says,
okay,
Miss G. Yeah, missing you today. Standards and practices meeting.
They need it.
222.
Okay.
Are we bringing wine?
Yeah. I'll supply the wine. I don't even drink. I'll bring y'all some wine. Somebody needs to get it together.
Aaron Shelton responded, "Can we start a chapter in ATL?"
Make the Facebook group.
Yeah, and it needs to be. And women need to hold other women accountable. Like, you should not deal with him.
I think that's one of the biggest issues is women don't hold women accountable for the decisions they make on the men.
They do, but
men don't hold other men accountable for being. I don't want to say the bad word.
Well, why do you say that? Why you
being
say
an F-boy?
Well, why do you say that?
If we have to hold women accountable for their bad decisions, why
can't we just talk about women when we talk about women?
Yeah, we talking about women. How we doubling back to men?
I don't date women all the time.
Okay,
all the time. Whoa.
Okay.
Neek did make a proclamation.
Okay, let's skip over this. The women. Okay,
she just said you're gonna grab your pearls.
I don't have pearl. I don't know. I don't even know where we are right now. This is why I'm not on Facebook right now. It's silliness.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
We can move on.
Okay. Somebody's found this very entertaining, but we were saying that women need to do what now?
Women need to. You want to focus on women. Okay, we can focus on women.
We don't have to focus on women, but let's just not muddle the line between the two all the time. It's like, what a man do. Well, let's start with the women.
Yeah, that's what I said. We can start with women.
The women
I do feel like we need
what happens.
We dictate what happens.
Yes. Okay. Let's compare ourselves to animals for a moment.
Okay.
When animals are in herds or packs or around each other, only the top males get to breed. Like if they're in a big herd, there's one or two males that breed. Everybody else don't.
Yeah.
So until you're up to par, you don't even get to mate.
Yeah, mate with another.
Yeah. But now we just I am sympathetic with women because there are less men than women due to incarceration.
Okay.
People living alternate lifestyles. Is that politically correct?
That is politically correct.
Okay. Just some Proud Boys and whoever else there are in this world. Mm-hmm. So there are less men to even deal with. So we had a premium if you halfway decent. You halfway decent, you had a premium.
You're saying it's hard out here for us women.
It is harder for women. Women.
So it's harder for women to date.
It is harder for women to date. Yes, I would agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Finally.
Neek got a smile on
not impossible, just harder.
No, not impossible. It's possible.
It's very possible.
But it's harder.
But you got to have some standards too. If he just screwed over 3 women, why are you dating?
And you walk right into that.
Yeah.
And you walk right into that.
And then, a lot of times, even though he screwed over 3 other women, we're still going to blame the other women for his mishaps. And we really need to work on that, ladies.
Oh, you do. Or you're going to feel like you're special.
Oh, yeah.
And you would never.
Me and Be Easy just had this conversation.
You and Be Easy, yeah. Okay.
On Facebook. Yeah. We had this conversation that I said the biggest drug that men give women that gets them hooked is making them feel special.
Special? It's hope.
Yeah.
Hope.
No, once you make a woman feel special, once you make a girl feel special, she's always going to run for that feeling.
Once men make a woman feel special?
Yeah, she's always going to run for that.
Until you get tired.
Yeah, until she gets tired of it. But she's going to keep going back because she's going to want to feel that, oh, he sent me flowers. Oh, he opened the door. And that's where the bare minimum comes in. Where
if you ladies don't agree with Neek, please chime in.
Yeah, because I don't know.
That's a little bit of both, Neek.
That's a little bit of both.
Yeah, because you're being lied to.
True.
And so that's where the unfairness comes in. You want to believe it, but if he's lying, he's really not making you special. He's just lying to another person.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's giving you hope, like you said.
Yeah, he gives you some hope. But I don't know. I sympathize with women.
Miss G says, right, women got to accept that we are the rule.
That's right.
Not the exception.
That's who sets the rule.
And
Katie, half of y'all won't have me, and the other half will. I'm in the middle.
Katie Kate says, right, and ignore the red flags.
Yes.
Like they will ignore the red flags and
just to feel special.
Just to feel special?
Just to feel. I mean, like if you really talk to a woman and you ask her, why did you go back? Why did you stay? He made me feel special.
That's all they say.
Is that all they say?
I watched Ayana and Dr. Phil. I thought the main one was I love him.
Oh, but why do you love him?
Oh, I don't know, because I don't love any man.
That goes into the reason she loves him so much is because he makes her feel like she's more important. More important than she feels with her friends. More important than she feels at her job. More important than she feels from every other girl that he's ever dated ever. She feels like the exception.
Okay. Orange says, I'm guilty. Neek is right. Whoa.
Neek is right about what?
Thank you. It's about time.
At least for me, yes. That made me continue to deal with plenty of an a-hole, liar, cheater for longer than I should have.
Oh, wow.
G said.
G said, and her response was, not me. I stayed because I'm stupid.
Don't say that.
Miss G, first off, you should have been in the studio tonight.
Don't say that about
yourself.
Wow.
But what do you think about what Orange said? She was like, I'm guilty. At least for me, yes, that's what made me continue to deal with plenty of people that just ain't quite right.
Yeah, because like, especially if you're dealing with a cheater, like once he makes you feel more important than the woman that he cheated with, like we will degrade.
Oh, you went to a whole nother level now.
No, I'm just saying, like I'm going.
Being a good brother, you self know nothing about this.
We don't know anything about this.
Not y'all. Not y'all. I'm talking about the no good man.
Okay.
So when you're dealing with a cheater, it's easy to degrade the woman that he cheated with. Because she's not around. You have to see her. It's easy to degrade her.
Well, it's easy to devalue her.
Devalue her.
If you devalue, you can't say she's a woman of value.
Yeah, like, oh, she messed with a man that had a girlfriend and she knew. But you don't look at the fact that your boyfriend or your husband cheated on you. Like he knew he was in a relationship. He knew he had you. He knew this would hurt you if you found out. Yeah, he didn't care. To an extent, he still did this. So we don't get mad at him entirely. We want him to, like, all he has to do is send us some flowers that we could post on social media.
Okay.
And create that illusion that we're happy. That he chase us just a little bit. You know, send us flowers to work. Make us really feel special. Come up, pop up at work. You know, bring us lunch. Make us feel like, you know, yeah, girl, he came and brought me lunch at work.
Oh, so he has to make you feel like he's sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Neat. Kilo.
I don't know much about having to do this.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
Kilo says it's the D.
This sometimes.
Sometimes it is. Because them emotions, the D may not, never mind.
Okay, yeah, too much. And Brandy says, why is she looking for a man to make her feel important? That's a self problem.
That is a self problem. It is a self problem, but you know, Black women in today's society have a lot of challenges. Sometimes they look for affirmations from other people.
Okay, they need affirmations.
Black men,
yes.
Okay.
Yes. So that could be part of the problem, but she is correct. There's a you problem first.
Yeah, it is.
And then
it's a self-esteem issue.
Okay. And the great philosopher, Be Easy, has chimed in.
Be Easy, the brother Easy.
He said exactly. One word. So
exactly. That's it.
That's it.
Wow.
He said exactly.
Okay.
But see, I think men look at things so differently. Like,
tell us how we look at things, Nick.
No, I can't
tell us how we look at
how
things.
we look at things.
I can't tell you how you look at things, but I can tell you look at it differently than we do.
Okay, how's it?
Because like when me and B-Easy had that back and forth, he could not understand why I would tell somebody to go back. Like,
you would tell a woman to go back to a man?
Not like that.
Okay.
But if this man's going to continue, if you're going to continue to want this, if you are going to continue to allow this man to make you feel special to the point you constantly going back, stay.
Why stay? He don't mess up. He mess up sometimes.
Stay. You eventually get over it. You'll eventually be hurt so bad that
you'll
remove yourself.
You will become a cancer in this man's lives and maybe destroy the children's lives who you're going to be involved in. So don't stay.
That's what he was like. No, you can't. No,
he's right. You shouldn't stay. Why should you stay?
It's gonna help you move on. Telling a woman to leave.
You said it's gonna help you stay,
but you said it's gonna help you move on.
Yeah. No. I didn't say it's gonna help you stay. I said it's gonna help you move on. You're gonna stay anyway. Women never truly leave. When women are stuck on that drug of being special, feeling special, they're not really leaving. They're just waiting for him to chase her. Oh, I blocked him on everything. He has your email address. He knows where you live. You're waiting for him to pop up at your job. That's why you're calling girl. He just popped up at my job out of nowhere. Okay. Like, you know these things about this man and you still go back. It's a month later. You're going back. Just stay. Stay if you're going to do all of that.
Okay. Well, be easy.
Nick, that's not good advice.
Be easy responded.
That's what he said.
Okay, be easy responded along your lines.
Okay.
He says, no, I said you give horrible advice to tell women to go back to a bad relationship.
Okay, because that's Nick. That's from the toxic relationship.
Yeah, that's from the toxic relationship playbook.
But they're not gonna. I mean, okay. How many times have you, as like with a female friend, if you have female friends, have you told a woman to leave a relationship and she left?
First of all, I don't have female friends.
We know this.
Okay.
I do.
Okay, and let's say hypothetically, if I had a female friend, I would not tell her to stay if she don't want to stay.
Okay, quick.
I wouldn't either.
Real quick.
Okay.
The good brother Be Easy asked, could he call in?
He said, sure. Yeah, absolutely. No, he can.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and get him on the line.
Okay. Well, we continue to talk as we get him on the line.
Yeah, Asia said, no, ma'am. I used to leave after the first red flag. I don't like drama and dysfunction. At this age.
What age is this, Nick?
At my age. Okay. I'm 34. So at my age, now I do, but I can't say back in my 20s I didn't.
What did it profit you to gain the whole world and lose your soul? That's something about something like that.
We'll let Brandy confirm that for us.
Okay. I don't know, but why, Nick?
We got Be Easy.
Yeah, I would say we can hear you, right?
We got Be Easy on the line.
Okay.
B.
Yo, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Thank y'all for having me.
Great.
Yo, he could Be Easy was like, yo, let me call in.
Okay.
Okay, here's the thing.
All right.
What Neek said it was a post on her Facebook that she retweeted that said something about not going back, like going. What was it, Neek? Something about going back so you can finally be done. And she agreed with it. Like, go back.
I'm going to go back to it so I can read it.
And get hurt. I was like, it was horrible advice. And then Nick started bringing up all of these different scenarios. Like, you go back to get to get hurt enough so you'll be done.
Okay. So,
and I was just like, it's horrible advice.
All right. So the status says, if you really want to get over a dude, keep going back.
Who wrote this?
Who signed up for that?
This is terrible.
Exactly.
And women give women the worst advice.
Horrible advice.
Why would you do that?
And the thing that I kept saying, the unique was, how can you get over somebody if you keep going back?
Oh, because you'll eventually get really, like, they're going to hurt you. Like, you can't tell somebody, I can tell somebody till I'm blue in the face, leave. Stay gone. They're going to continue to go back as much as they
Nick,
want.
First of all, when you give someone... Go ahead, Beezy.
Well, the thing is, you're assuming that they're going to keep going back. You have to give them the best advice you can at first.
But I never said if they leave, I'm going to tell them to go back. And I kept explaining that to you. I'm not telling you once you leave, go back.
But that's what the post says. That's basically what the post says.
But I made it clear to you that I'm not telling somebody to go back into a bad situation. What I'm telling you is if you're in that situation, more than 9 times out of 10, a woman really doesn't leave a relationship. So if you're just leaving for right now and you're waiting for him to call, waiting for him to send those flowers, if you're sitting there waiting for him, just go ahead and go back. Just be with him. If you're waiting for him to chase you after he didn't hurt you, just go ahead and go back. You'll eventually leave. You'll eventually get tired of that back and forth. That's what I'm saying. I'm not telling an individual once they're leaving and they're healing from a relationship to go back to that relationship. I would never do that. However, if an individual is sitting there, like, oh girl, I blocked him on everything and he showed up to my job. Ha ha, he. Okay, you accepted the flowers. Okay, now you're at his house. Okay, well, why don't you just stay? Why leave every time you get upset if you're just going to go back? Just stay.
How is that going to help you get over the person? I don't know. Thank y'all for taking my call. I'll watch.
All right, baby. Appreciate you.
Okay, Nick. Let me give you some advice about advice.
Somebody just what's the name?
Don't say what's the name.
Okay. Well, let's run through them. Brandy says, why stay and be disappointed over and over when the right one is at a whole nother location waiting for you to let go of the pacifier? Okay. And India, she's chimed in and said, all red flags aren't noticeable unless you sit and reflect daily and even when it's still possible to miss it. Okay. Asia Dargan, one of our top fans, she says, I saw that meme. That was horrible.
Well, I would like to say something about advice, Nick.
Okay, go ahead, see.
I'm gonna give you some advice about advice.
Okay.
When you give advice, it's for you to give to the other person. Mm-hmm. It's not for you to wait on their response. So you tell them, and you let them have that. You don't debate. You don't argue. I'm giving you the advice you asked me for, or I volunteered. That's it. I don't care what your answer is. You should leave. This is not open for discussion. Thank you. I appreciate you.
And then whatever they decide to do,
whatever you do is on them.
Yeah, it's on them.
But your advice as a friend or a confidant is to give the advice.
Yeah.
Not negotiate the advice.
Which is what I feel a lot of people do. They negotiate the advice.
They try to prove they're right. I don't have to prove I'm right. I'm in a good relationship. You're not. So I've proven the rightness already.
And India R. Brooks says, exactly.
And she also go back to say, I see no lies. We go back until we realize what's up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jordan Washington.
Jordan.
My boy.
Yeah.
Women go back until they are full and realize it.
And it's a buffet. It's plenty of food.
There's plenty over here.
Wow.
Orange Shelter says, I used to do that, learn from my mistakes, and now I leave with the first red flag. It doesn't change. Only a person used to toxicity will change.
Me?
Will stay.
I am growing, okay?
Are you growing?
I am growing.
Okay. You still 5.
Yeah.
Still ain't 5 foot, but you're growing.
I am 4'9" ¾ Give me my respect.
I mean, the 3/4 don't mean anything.
Yes, it does. It means a lot when I'm trying to get on the ride.
Okay. Pull your chair all the way up.
I can touch the ground.
Okay.
All right. Next steps.
Okay.
Where are we gonna go? See?
I don't know. It's not like we had this pre-planned.
But we did have something planned.
We talked about trust.
We talked about trust.
Okay. And we're still talking about trust.
We're still talking about trust.
No, yes, it would be easy said.
What did he say?
I'm the toxic Avenger.
Maybe, Nick. She got a big T on her chest.
Yeah.
Or the toxic sign.
Yeah.
It's so hard working with a whole bunch of men.
She got the toxic sign onesie.
Yeah,
it's so hard working with men.
Yeah, I guess.
And y'all are all toxic.
We're all toxic.
Yes.
Hold on.
Okay. Well, I mean,
like,
care to elaborate on how Yusef is toxic?
No, wait. What do you mean?
Hello, you came from 4 for 4s to biggie bags to not opening doors.
No, we're still on 4 for 4s and biggie bags.
So you went back? So you still?
No, I didn't go back.
So you still at 4 for 4?
No, I just opened doors now.
But I'm toxic. Okay.
That's not toxic.
That is how are you taking somebody on the first date?
Well, okay. First of all, that's not toxic, Nick.
That's not?
That's classless. That's not toxic. Okay. There's a difference.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's classless. That has nothing to do with toxicity at all.
That's just classless?
That's classless.
You think?
Absolutely.
I called you tasteless.
Yes. No, you call me classless, not tasteless.
Not tasteless. It's classless.
I have taste.
Yes.
But Wendy's is not that great.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
Could at least take them to Mickey D's.
Okay.
Oh, see my cuz got my back. You know what I'm saying? Preach, Yosh. That's my boy.
Lord.
That's my boy. Preach, Yosh. All right. So we want to thank you guys.
Yeah. Y'all were a blast.
It's a long one tonight.
Very long one tonight. Man.
Thank you guys for staying tuned with us as much as you did over. A lot of comments, a lot of shares, a lot of likes, and keep listening.
Cuz he riding with Chris and Paige.
Okay, cuz.
You know what? You like that toxic love. I can see that. I can really see it. Listening to his relationships and stuff like that he talks when we are in Clubhouse. I can see that.
Yeah, y'all. Make sure y'all check out our Clubhouse. 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Thursdays. Make sure that you holler at Crux Media for all your media needs,
especially podcasts.
There's
a podcast waiting to happen.
Yeah, it's always a podcast waiting to happen. All right, Neek, take us on out.
All right, thank you all for joining in on our conversation today. It's your girl Neek Cruz,
CO Butler,
and your boy Yusef. And thanks once again. It's our 2-year anniversary, y'all. We are out.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Relationship Status. Remember, you can catch us on relationshipstatuspodcast.com, iTunes, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, Nobody Grinds Like Us, and anywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts. If you would like to join the conversation or leave us a Dear Neek, email us at relstatpodcast@gmail.com or call us at 843-310-8637. Follow us on Facebook at Relationship Status Podcast, on Instagram and Twitter at RELSTAT Podcast. And don't forget to comment, share, 5-star rate, subscribe, and review.